Hey Seawolves Nation, happy National Signing Day 2023. I'm Sam Niederman, joined by Stony Brook head football coach Chuck Priore. Coach P, this is one of my favorite conversations with you each year as we get to go through the list of all the prospects you bring in with this signing class. First off, thanks for being here. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you, Sam.
Absolutely. Coach, tell us about this class that you bring in general. Mix of transfers, a couple of high school kids as well. What do you like about the class?
Yeah, as we know, we have two different signing dates now. So we covered the first one and had 8 commits in December. And now this class is mostly our transfer group with, as you articulated, freshmen in it. It has good diversity. I think we met some of the needs from an upper class standpoint of that filled some graduation spots. I think we built some depth at different positions. I'm excited about them and really ready to go.
All right, let's run down through the list, starting with the quarterback, Casey Case. He comes in from Buffalo, 6'6", 220, a great frame there, Coach. What do you see in the new quarterback?
Well, first, most impressive thing is his academic side of it. He was graduated college in 3 years, and he, I think he had 2 B's on his transcript. Everything else was an A. He said he's going to be getting his MBA. He's got 3 years of eligibility left. Was their number 2 kid there for 2 years. Haven't seen him throw yet live, but watching his film, I think he's talented enough to certainly be a guy we're excited about to add to our quarterbacks in our program.
Looking at running backs, Coach, you bring in a couple of transfers, first starting with Johnny Martin from Charlotte and Shakai Carson, who comes in from Kent State. What do you see in those 2 backs?
Well, first we recruited them both in high school, New Jersey natives, and I think Johnny's got a little bit more of the power side of him, style running, but versatile, catch the ball right out of the backfield. I think we'll be able to pick up the blitzer. He's got 4 years of eligibility left. And then Kai Carson, another New Jersey native. I think he's a change of field guy, speed-wise, physical. Both guys are very weight-trained oriented, and I think Carson's going to certainly help us in punt returns and kick returns also.
You bring in a trio of receivers, Coach. Des Williams from Wake Forest, Ramon Hart Jr. from Duquesne, and Anthony Johnson comes in from James Madison. 3 new skilled players on the outside. What do you see in them?
Well, we graduated a ton of guys from out there, so it was important to replace them. Bigger body guys. Des and Ramon Hart, goes by RJ, are 6'3"-ish. 215 type of guys. Anthony Johnson's a 6-footish, 205-pound guy. All 3, I think, possess the skills needed. Ramon and Des have 3 years left. Anthony has 4 years left. So we're real excited about their potential, getting big bodies on the field and with some athleticism.
Coach, let's flip it to the defensive side of the ball. Starting up front in the D-line, Daishir Clary, transfer from Temple, 6'2", 245, and then Irvin Briggs the 4th, 6'4", 225 from Holy Trinity High School.
Yeah, Daishir is a little bigger than that, so I don't think we gave him credit on those numbers. Probably about 265 right now. Interior guy, played at Temple and New Jersey native also. I think big things are going to happen for him. Irvin, local product, signed him as a freshman, was a standout on a great Holy Trinity football team on Long Island this year. I think he's going to be a guy that adds to our defensive line early in his career.
At linebacker, Shane Scott from D2 Lock Haven, coming from a great conference at the PSAC with a lot of experience, Coach.
Yeah, he's a 4-year player with a COVID year left, which we're excited about, his opportunity to be here. He's had a lot of tackles, started a lot of games for him. Dan Mulrooney's the head coach there who played for us back in the early teens, so it was a good connection for us. And I think Shane's going to be a good player, and he can play any of the 3 spots underneath.
Coach, let's move into the secondary. Jeff Davis from Penn State, former prospect out of Connecticut, comes into the fold. And then Corey Gross Jr., very experienced corner, started his career at Buffalo, played this last year at Tennessee State under Eddie George. You had 2 terrific players there in the secondary.
Yeah, we think with Davis, young man, is kid has got tremendous skill. He's long, he's probably 6'2"-ish. Weight trained, developed, shows the skill level. Once again, has 3 years left. And then, Corey was a kid that started at Buffalo. Probably got 18 starts under his belt. as a safety there, hybrid, couple different positions. He'll play safety for us here. And Tennessee State had a good run. So I'm excited about both kids that add the depth once again and experience to the secondary.
Coach, you bring in a specialist as well, Spencer Bisco from Colgate. He kicked this past year as a true freshman. Obviously very important that you have a competent player at the kicking position.
Yeah, we think he's got a long leg. He was a high school soccer player. COVID actually brought they didn't play soccer, they played football, so he went to the football field, and he's had success. He's over 50% of his kickoffs go in the end zone. That's a certainly huge start of a series, being able to keep them in check, and he's got a long field goal leg, so I think he's going to bring some offensive punch for us as we get down into the red zone.
Coach, really exciting about this signing class here in February and excited for the offseason to begin. Spring ball right around the corner. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Sam.